Looking for a confidence boost? Play the Panthers. Caleb has.
my God.
I mean, this guy's just
What?
unbelievable.
What?
Just do the read.
Bengals got their first win. They're not a great team.
They give up 33 a game.
Just do the read.
I'm just saying.
Just do the read.
I'm just.
Caleb had his best game of the year, 304 yards and 2 touchdowns. His passer rating has jumped about 20 points every week since week 2. He's playing great. Here he is post-game.
Just building the confidence and trust between each other, and trust in this offense between everybody, offensive line, running backs, protection, the routes, and what depth they're running it at, how many steps, and things like this, things like that, going through reads and a bunch more. So just we need to keep building, keep going. Obviously, great win, but definitely not settled on this.
Okay. Has Caleb turned the corner? Played great.
100%. You know the moment it happened. It was at halftime last week. If you've watched Caleb every game this year, week 1, totally out of sorts. They were so incredibly fortunate to win. Week 2, less out of sorts, but still didn't look like himself at all. Week 3 had some really good moments, and his worst plays all year were in that game. And then week 4 against the Rams, in the first half, it was like, man, is this not going to happen anytime soon? And then in the second half, he was awesome. And yesterday, he was awesome. And we can show you the first 14 quarters of the season, he was a bad player. The last game and a half, he's been an outstanding player. Understood, Wilds is right. Rams defense banged up, Panthers. He's not going to be a 131 rating guy the rest of the year.
You don't get to set your schedule.
But that's what it is. And now, by the way, the next 3 teams they play, Jacksonville, awful defense. Washington, bad defense. Arizona, awful or mediocre defense, we'll see. And New England, I don't know how good the defense is.
Actually have a good defense.
Maybe, who knows? I mean, I don't know. You let Tyler Huntley score 15 points. That's a lot. And so I'm telling you right now, those Caleb Williams Rookie of the Year futures are not dead at all. And he has gotten better. Completion percentage, yards per attempt, rating, touchdown interception ratio every single week, which is all you could ask for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Nick.
What? This
the
guy.
Bud
I'm going to
Light?
strangle Brew.
Yeah, right.
Why? What'd you do?
Tough love.
Yeah, tough love.
Tough love. All right. I was, from me.
Yeah, he's old school.
I was critical of Caleb. I always said the potential's there. I think he'll eventually be great.
You didn't like
but
his
he had
body
been.
language.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't like the body language. I didn't like the attitude. And now he's coming. I loved his attitude at that press conference. He wasn't like, we won the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, I'm here now. I've really figured it out. He was solid. It was a good win, but we got to keep building. Loved it. All right, so Bud list too. He was on the Bud list. Motivation, baby. Yeah, Caleb, he's looking good.
Yeah.
He's playing well.
Yeah, he's turned the corner. Look, I think a lot of, not just Caleb, but even offensively, the way that they're approaching the game right now, running the ball with a concerted effort to run the ball, to take some of that pressure off of them, regardless of what you get out of the runs that you call. But also, when you look at the offensive line, it's like, okay, I don't care who the opponent is. Yesterday was the first time I was able to watch a game with Caleb Williams in the National Football League, and he looked comfortable. He didn't look like he was rushing, like, oh, I got to hurry up and get the ball out of my hands. I'm trying to press to make a play because I got a guy barreling down my throat. Like, none of that happened yesterday, and he was able to be accurate. He was able to be on time. Like, he stayed in the pocket, extended plays. He did everything that we thought he was going to do right out the gate yesterday. And so when you start to see things like that, and they put up points, and you're getting the ball to your best playmaker in DJ Moore.
Allen completes 9 passes for 131 yards. Sean McDermott opts to have Josh throw the ball 3 straight times at the end of the game that burned the clock, gave the ball back to the Texans, said, sure, we'll kick a field goal and win. Here's Josh.
Didn't complete the ball at a high rate tonight. Put the ball in harm's way, especially early in that first half. But I trust our guys. I know you guys are going to be wild this week, but love my guys, and we're going to keep working. And, this isn't a defining moment in our season. It's a chance to learn and grow from this, and that's what we're going to do.
I guess so. 9 for 30. Strange. Surprised by Allen's struggles.
Well, look, I'm certainly not surprised they lost. I expected Houston to win this game. I'm not surprised Josh didn't go Superman mode, put on his cape. But of course, I'm surprised he went 9 for 30. I'd be surprised if any quarterback playing past the high school level goes 9 for 30.
Well, it's never happened in the NFL.
Yeah.
No one's ever thrown 30 passes and completed 30%.
9 for – now, look, Josh is still a great quarterback. I don't think anybody's going to deny that. But I think part of this, they're just asking him. They have put him – and Keon Coleman made a great play for their second touchdown.
Yeah, but Shakir was out, and they had nobody else.
Yep. They've put him in position where he has to be Superman, and he can't do it against the good teams. He can do it against the bad and mediocre teams as far as carrying him to a win. Mm-hmm. He has some of – like, look at all – even Mahomes has Kelsey. I mean, all the other quarterbacks that are playing well have some weapons.
Come on.
Is that – you disagree?
It's the NFL. He's completing 9 passes.
Yeah, but it's at the NFL level. No, I'm not taking that away. But he has no weapons. Well, and I'm just saying they put him in position where it's got to be Josh Allen all the time for them to have a chance to beat a good team. And they're not going to beat good teams.
But you would agree he has enough weapons to go 14 for 30.
Yeah, that was.
That could have won. That could have been enough yesterday.
Inexcusable.
So go ahead, Greg. I'll go last.
Yeah, I'm like this. Regardless of who's out there at receiver, I've never seen this. Like, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Like, for me, watching Josh Allen, I was waiting for him to just cut it loose. Like, I don't care about the interceptions right now. I don't care about mistakes and turnovers. I don't care about any of it.
Well, do you think that's part of it? Because he still hasn't thrown an interception.
I think that is a little bit of it. Like, trying to just rid that turnover idea that we have of Josh Allen. Oh, here comes the turnovers. In this type of moment, in this game, when your best option at receiver is out, you don't have him. Clearly, Stephon Diggs is on the other sideline. Like, look, this is what you got now. Right. Like, you got to make something happen. Like, the idea of pulling a rabbit out of the hat, we've seen Josh Allen do it with better talent, albeit, but still, he's Josh Allen.
But also, this might be to the extremes. And guys, listen, this year I'm the Bills guy on the show.
Yeah.
But sometimes you are who you are, and that he didn't stop being a roller coaster. And I know Rex Ryan and others were like best player in the league after 2 weeks because nobody knows anything, evidently. But this was coming, and it'll go back up. And when it does, someone will once again go on TV and be like, he's quarterback 1A. Like, it just, people are so, when he's rolling, he is so hypnotizing that it is, listen, he's 60% passing for the season.
Right.
Like, this is his third game with 180 or fewer yards this season. They've only played 5. Now, with that said, quickly, when I said my concerns for Buffalo after last week, one of them was McDermott. And the play calling at the end of the game was an abomination. And the other one is this. I don't hold the very end of the game against him because, just my opinion, I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure that guy, I saw him unconscious on the field 20 minutes before. And I thought we had a concussion protocol. It seemed like they were going to do the concussion protocol, and then there was a quick change, and Josh just ran on the field right after getting smelling salts. So the NFL's done, as a league, a good job on that stuff. I think this game, they screwed up massively. I think that he didn't go through the test, and I saw the hit. So I don't hold the very end of the game against him, but they are, he is going to be this player. His bad games are going to look worse than most great quarterbacks' bad games.
Every year, they sound like a broken record. I feel like we've heard Josh Allen say something
September champs
every single
year,
season.
and then,
All last week, we did Jeremy Fowler's big article. Maybe they don't need Stephon. Dak did turn the ball over 3 times, but down 4, 4th and 1, under 30 seconds to go, touchdown. Cowboys win it. Here's Dak on the 70-yard, 15-play game-winning drive. Take a listen.
You're pissed at yourself, like you said, for the turnovers, for the interceptions. But when I realize I have the ball down 4 with an opportunity to score with enough time, plenty of time, that's all I can ask for. You're just thankful you're in that, especially when you've had a game with the turnovers, that I still got an opportunity, and we can go win this game.
Okay. Brew? Kind of an odd game ready to put a grade on the Cowboys' performance.
It is an odd game. I will say this: Dak